Right now, small YouTube channels are actually blowing up. I'm sure you've probably seen videos like this one, YouTube monetizes me in 30 days, or how people are literally getting paid with AdSense with as little as 15 videos, and that really seemed quite unattainable to me at first. But I started my YouTube channel 6 months ago, posting every single week, and from first-hand experience, it's actually kind of true. My channel has taken off quite a bit, but the question we should be asking is, how do we have videos that actually go kind of semi-viral? And the thing is, I've realized you only need one video to take off to set your whole channel on a pretty insane growth trajectory. This video of mine on the left, 5 reasons why I returned my M4 MacBook Pro, it's generated over 122,000 views since it was published 96 days ago, and it brought me 4.9 thousand watch hours, 527 subscribers, and over $153 US dollars in AdSense revenue. And you probably know by now that monetization mark for YouTube is 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 watch hours. So you can see how this video was pivotal in carrying my small channel past this mark. I'm Annie, I'm a brand and web designer and founder of emptistudio, and I only started taking this channel seriously 6 months ago, and I hit monetization 4 months into it. I was shocked. I was prepared to spend a year or 2 on this channel before anything of substance came to be, but to understand how I achieved that, you have to understand what's called the lottery ticket theory of YouTube growth. YouTube kind of works like dollar cost averaging, if you've heard of it in investment terms, where you just invest periodically, for example, every single month in one ETF, for example, and that consistent effort increases your chances of success. Every single upload is like buying a lottery ticket. The more you post, the higher the odds are of a video standing out, breaking through, and taking off. So you have to be okay with the fact that not every single one of your videos are gonna land, and that is okay, because research shows that 88% of videos on YouTube actually never reach 1,000 views. Even on my channel now, I have 2.5 thousand subscribers of you guys supporting and tuning in, and I still have videos that only get 200 to 300 views in the first week. But don't be disappointed. Like, I've really tried to detach myself from the statistics, because if you think about it this way in terms of real human beings, that is like half my high school cohort. And if you visualize them as humans rather than numbers, as people in a room, that's pretty cool. And also remember, if you want to make money off of YouTube, don't depend on AdSense, because it's gonna roll in pretty slowly, and I don't want you to have really high expectations, only to give up when you're disappointed. The best way to use YouTube as a platform is to advertise yourself, your products, and your services. And I know a lot of you guys who's watching my channel are freelancers or business owners, or someone who just wants to start your side hustle. YouTube is the perfect way to get leads and put yourself out there. If you are a solopreneur freelancer who's struggling to get clients, I'm actually hosting a free masterclass called Your First 10K Month, a freelancer's blueprint for consistent income, where I will literally walk you through how to attract your first high-paying client. And I mean high-paying because I don't want you to go off on Fiverr or Upwork and advertise yourself for like $20 an hour. Like, definitely not. You need to be attracting people who's willing to pay you $3,000 per project, or even better, $3,000 per month. How to create a subscription model so that you can go from sporadic income to consistent, scalable revenue. And this is not theory. This is literally the exact process I used to make over $132,000 last year in my freelance business. So scan the QR code on the left or follow the link in the description box below, and I'd love to see you there. Now let's dive into the mystery of why some videos blow up while others don't. Number 1 is topic selection. That is literally 80% of the game. Your video can have the best editing, but if no one cares about the topic, they won't be curious enough to actually click into it, and they're not going to watch it, and it won't perform. So what is the secret? Well, I have figured out after posting 20-30 videos now, you gotta tap into trending topics. Mr. Beast's Squid Game video got over 450 million views, I think, by tapping into the virality of the show at the time. And you probably know MKBHD, all of his tech review videos, they do so well because they feature the latest gadgets, such as all the new Apple releases. And if you go to my channel and you go to most popular, all the top performers are actually Mac unboxings, tech reviews, and now in hindsight I can see that it was not a coincidence. Next, remember this, titles and thumbnails literally make or break your video. Click-through rate, or CTR, is one of the biggest predictors of success. If people don't click, the YouTube algorithm wouldn't push that video out that much anymore. So how do you create winning thumbnails and titles? Ali Abdaal literally improved his CTR from 3% to 8% by switching to high contrast, light on the text thumbnails, and you might know Colin and Samir, they found that thumbnails with faces outperform text-heavy ones by 30%. So that's why when you look at my channel, you see my face is on there and I have quite large standout text that tries to capture your attention. It's good to know that YouTube recommends videos with a CTR between 4 to 10%. If yours is under 4%, which mine definitely was in the early days especially, try to test multiple title variations before posting. And you can ask ChatGPT, you can ask your friends, and to also try to emphasize curiosity. For example, you can structure a title like, I tried YouTube automation for 30 days. Here's what happened. Then people would be curious and they want to kind of close that loop and get the answer. Also keep those thumbnails simple and bold, and you can reference creators like Graham Stephan, whose thumbnails and videos do really well. Finally, retention is king. Even if people click, YouTube won't keep promoting the videos unless they keep watching, which is why right now clickbait is not working very well. Stats show that videos with 50% plus retention in the first 30 seconds get pushed more by YouTube, and it's actually harder than you think to achieve that. So here's 3 retention strategies that work really well. Number 1, strong hooks. For the first 30 seconds, MKBHD starts his videos with a very quick preview of what's coming. You can also use frequent pattern interrupts like jump cuts, changing up the B-roll, having text animate in, all of these animations, movement. It's good to keep viewers engaged so they're not bored and they don't click off. Also increase your pacing to a bit faster because people don't want unnecessary long intros. They have very short attention span right now thanks to TikTok. So treat your intros literally like a 30-second reel and get straight to the point. You don't want to waste anybody's time. People want to get the answer. Ultimately, you got to understand that YouTube growth, it's not linear. It's like a J-curve, so you start very slow, but once it starts to take off, it builds quite rapidly. So keep going. Even when you think you're doing everything right, I'm telling you, some videos will flop. For example, Ali Abdaal, which you probably know in the productivity space, now he's at like millions and millions of subscribers and millions of views, but it took him a long time, like literally hundreds of videos to get there. Sometimes the video that takes off is one that you least expected. Funny story about my most watched video, the one why I returned my MacBook that weekend where I was supposed to schedule that one out. I was going to go away on a 3-day cruise with my partner. I wasn't too sure about that video, but I promised myself I'm going to put something out there every single week. So I just had to finish it, get it out there. So I threw together a thumbnail and I quickly asked ChatGPT for a few title options, and I deliberated for a little bit, but I thought, you know what, it's good enough. Let's just schedule it out. And on the cruise, I literally didn't have any signal. We left on Saturday. I scheduled the video to post on Sunday, and I came back Tuesday morning. Tuesday morning when I got back, we finally got signal after docking, and I quickly checked YouTube Studio, and it was crazy. 4,955 views after 2 days. Over 10k views after 1 week, and now over 122,000 views today, 96 days later. And it's still steadily climbing if you look at this graph. Literally people are still coming to this video. And Ali Abdaal puts it best, the best way to win at YouTube is to keep playing. It's an infinite game, so if you're ever feeling stuck, just post another video. Don't expect too much, and one might just surprise you. So go now, hit record, and drop the link to your channel or to your new video down in the comments. I really want to support you. And if you're curious to see how much I made in my first 30 days of being monetized, then you can also check out this video here on the left. Thank you so much for tuning in, and I'd love to see you in the next one. Bye!